coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom, boom, and almost fight night, baby. Almost fight night, man. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's make it happen, Captain. You dig? Listen, man. Big love to everybody who support me, man. If you on my lives and you like the morning mud, if you like the after party late at night, man, you can find us on Twitch. Twitch. Yes, we switch. We own Twitch. You dig? So if you're looking for the lives, man, you want to wake up in the morning, man, and get you some positive energy, come over there. Come in at nighttime, man, where we party, like it's 1999. And in a minute, we're going to be on TikTok as well. So let's go. Let's get it. TBP Nation, stand up. We out here, baby. Now, buckle your seatbelts. Buckle your seatbelts, man. This is one of these penitentiary stories that's going to make you think about what you're doing out here in the streets, right? This was one of these diabolical joints, man. Hey, you sitting back in the penitentiary evaluating your life. Trying to think of where I know where I was. I'm trying to think of the year, but this right here, they thought they got away because they thought they made dude commit suicide, but it ain't work out like that. They really thought they had like a a foolproof plan, right? But it ain't work out like that. But there's a lot of twists in this story, man. First and foremost, this about a little dude, man. He ain't gonna say when he was young, because mid-20s, right? But he's supposed to got locked up for messing with, them little people. You know what I'm saying? And he already was a nervous, pervious type dude. You could tell them dudes, I don't know, maybe it's an afterthought, but you know what I'm saying? It's in retrospect. You could tell them dudes, but a lot of them dudes is into that freak stuff like that. When they come to the penitentiary in the state, don't nobody know your charge, ain't nobody asking your charge, you ain't got to show no paperwork or no nothing like that. But you could tell them dudes, because a lot of them dudes be super duper quiet and docile. And not that all of them is, can't fight or ain't got no squabbles or nothing like that. They be super duper quiet and docile because they don't want to really make no noise, because they don't want nobody to dig into who is that, where he come from, what city he from, I mean, what neighborhood. They don't want that, because that's going to bring out what they in there for. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it ain't nothing that you tell, but it's something that come up when you start making noise in the penitentiary. Dudes be like, man, oh, that's such. So, it can be found out, but it ain't nothing that you just ask nobody, right? But somehow, somewhere it came out, man, that's what he's supposed to be locked up for. Now, the whole time he been on the block, he been low-key anyway, quiet. Like I say, those who, you know what I'm saying, you look at them a little funny. So when dudes find out, the first thing that come to your mind then, dudes be mad. Oh, like, man, he mess with little kids or something like that, or boom, boom, boom. Some dudes gonna want to extort you, especially if you get money. Especially if you've been known to go to commissary, you don't be asking nobody for nothing, you don't be borrowing nothing from nobody, and you always hitting that store. Dudes be watching. They know what you got going on. So they know you got a little paper, or you got a little somebody on the street that care about you is going to send you a little something. So them type of dudes then, once they find out you got some, some sketchy stuff in your jacket, or you were just a sketchy dude, or you done told on your cell, or your co-defendant or something, them dudes gonna want to extort you, man. They gonna lean on you. You know what I'm saying? And they come to you with the the passive extortion, like, hey yo, man, what's up, man? Hey, look, man, I'm doing bad right now, y'all. Let me get a little meal or something. They might want a chip, soup, honey bun, soda. That's considered a meal. 4-piece chip, soup, honey bun, soda. You know what I'm saying? You got your soup, which is the meal. You got your chips to go with it. You got your honey bun, which is the dessert, and then you got your soda to wash it down. So dude asked for a meal. That's what they asking for. So you hit them with, hey man, I ain't really got it, man. I just be getting enough to handle myself, man. Take care of myself. But what you not understanding, that's not a request. That's a demand. That's that soft extortion. Cause don't no man go ask no man to give me nothing, especially if we ain't even on them type of terms. We not no brothers or nothing. We not like locked in, like you know what I'm saying. You don't ask, let me get this, that's it. That's not a request. That's basically telling you, if you don't get it to me, I come in there and take all your stuff. You ain't built like that. You can't hold that. It ain't like you can stop me from getting it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they usually relinquish. Once they give it up one time, it's a wrap. You gonna have 2 or 3 dudes trying to do that. It ain't no mercy. If one dude can extort you, 2 or 3 dudes gonna try to extort you on the back end, on the, you know what I'm saying, in the cut. Man, let me get man, you got some massages in there, man. I ran out of some massages. Let me get one. They might even hit you with, man, let me get one, man. I'll give it back to you next week. You ain't gonna never see that. You ain't gonna never see it. If you ask for it, they'll be like, man, you wanted that back for real, dog? Sausage, man, go ahead, man. Get over, man. You petty his own, man. Get away from me. You know what I'm saying? It's games in there. So once they found out he supposed to have them type of charges, you know all the extortion dudes, they down on him. They trying to get him. But you always got them freak Bama jokers laid in the cut. They want something. Oh, you got to mess with kids. Okay, so let's say somebody mess with you. You got them. Then you got the ones that's like, oh man, I can't stand. I hate, man. I got kids, man. I'm gonna kill that. You got those. You see what I'm saying? And they ain't got no release. They mad at their situation. They frustrated. They in prison. There ain't nothing going on for them. The baby and the mama done left them. Don't nobody send them no money. Hard to make money in here. Boom, boom. Man, I ain't got nowhere to release this pressure. Oh, you mess with kids? Oh man, I keep, you know what I'm saying? And then they hoping that they do that, bang, 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 now do something crazy, and then everybody else be looking out for them. Yeah, man, I'm glad you got rid of that sucker, man. Nobody like them type of freak mess. Should have killed. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of games being played in there, man. A lot of games. You gotta see the angles, man. And it's gonna take you a while to see the angles, but I've been learning. I'm a fast learner. I'm a visual learner. When I see, I'm processing. You dig what I'm saying? So with that being said, they find out what they in there for. So two Bammers, they get it in their mind that, oh yeah, I got to have them. That's a mean saying right there. That's a saying in the penitentiary. Oh, I got to have them. You know, dudes be on the court like that. You file it, boom, elbow them in the mouth. So, man, okay, man, y'all go ahead, man, don't mess the record. Oh yeah, we get back in the building. I got to have you. You know what I'm saying? That means this is mandatory. It's going down. So they acting like, oh, I got to have them. Now, dudes thinking that they might try to, go beat this Bama up or do something to him or extort him or maybe even do something freaky to him, because out of them 2 dudes, one of them dudes is known to be a freak Bama. He's known to be a freak Bama. He's looking for a reason why he can, you know what I'm saying? He's a freak Bama, right? So, boom. So, I don't know what type of thinking they had in mind, what type of bird brain scheme one of them came up with and the other one agreed to, or they both came up with this bird brain scheme. But their plan was they was going to go in the cell with him, throw the cut up, you know what I'm saying, get his celly, get up out there, man. You don't want none of this, get up out there, man. Go on down to the day room, man. It's going to get ugly. You know what I'm saying? He's scary. He's a coward. He leave his cell partner on stuck. You did. No matter what he in there for, he's your celly. If you know he in there for that, you just got him out the cell with you. But he your celly, you living with him, you bunking with him, you leave him on stuck, he's a sucker too, right? But anyway, so they playing out, they can go there, throw the cut up in there, supposed to be going in there, beat him up, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, do whatever they want to do to him, man. Tell him, now you got to pay. These jokers go up in the cell with the bomb, throw the cut up. Damn, man, you mess with little kids and you know what I'm saying? You put the beats on. Hey, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Better not scream. You better not. Shut up. Pull the Bethlehem out of. Shut up. kill you up in here, boy. Kill you up in here. You a freak, boy. I ain't do that. That's the wrong time, man. They lied on me. They like, ain't nobody lied on me. Everybody lied. Everybody here innocent. You get it. You did it. You like messing with little kids, huh? You like messing with little kids. So they tell him, they say the freak bummer. I told you he's a freak bummer. They say, oh, you like messing with little kids? I make you suck my. Mm-hmm. No, man, no, man. No, you up, no. And I'm like, duh, dude. I'm like, in my mind, man, you a freak, man. I'm gonna tell you, let's stand right there. So they say he made him, you know what I'm saying, give him that top. Right there, he's scared because they got the joint out on him. You know what I'm saying? So boom. So after he do that, they say the dude said, and you better not say nothing, and you gonna pay this, and you gonna pay that. All right, all right, all right. Nah, he gonna tell it, man. He gonna tell it. I'm telling you, he gonna tell it, man. Man, we kill this man. No, kill, man. No, you make him kill himself. Keep what? Wait. No, man, they gonna tell it. They gonna tell it. They gonna tell it. They say, oh no, you gonna tell it. He gonna tell it. Shut up. You making all that. Shut up. He peeking out the window to make sure ain't no CO making no round or nothing. Shut up. But dudes next door, they ear hustling. They heard all this. They know what's going on. Got one dude here in the vent, ear hustling. This how all the information always get out in prison. Ain't nothing really going down in prison without nobody knowing what's going on. I'm going to tell you that now. It's just a matter if they're going to tell it. Ain't nothing going down. It's just like out here. Like it's cameras everywhere. Out here in the real world. In the penitentiary, it's ears and eyes everywhere, bro. You got Bammers in there don't do nothing. Man, you got Bammers in there throw their cut up. Hey, you got Bammers in there throw their cut up and cut a little hole in their cut and had it cut on their door and be looking out the little hole and everything going. I'm telling you, boy, it's some nosy jokers up in that joint, bro. Then you got Bammers that get on the vent at night and listen to conversations of cell partners and listen to see if they heard some oohs and ahs and know who humping each other. Boy, the joint is crazy, bro. I'm telling you, it's crazy working there. So anyway, so we come out, they tell me, so they say they looking all around the cell, say boom, they take a razor, get the razor, break the razor. Cause we got the shaving razor they'll give you, and you don't supposed to keep it, they give it to you when you go take a shower, they give you one, you're supposed to turn it back in. Dudes is slick. Dudes will get a brand new razor to go to the shower, get in the shower, they'll use a razor and they'll have an old one that they done stole or something, and they'll put the cap on it and act like they turned it back in. They keep a good sharp razor so they have one in their cell. Old school tricks right there, right? So you find the razor, they break the razor open in the cell and tell Bama to cut his wrist. Cut your wrist. You better cut it. You better cut. What you gonna do? Cut it. Man, just kill him, man. Stab him. Stab my butt. Stab him. Man, no, stab him, man. I'm telling you, just stab him, man. Kill him. He gonna tell it. He gonna tell it, man. He gonna tell it. Cut your wrist then. This Bama cut his wrist, dog. Both of them. Both of them. So he got him in the corner. Bucketed naked. Bending down. Wrist bleeding. They stay up in that joint till he bleeding good and decent. And then they peel out of the cell. Leave the cut up. Close the door. They think he dead. He gonna die. He done bleed out. They go try to get incognito, go all down in the day room, run to their cell, get a little meal, come out there, act like they fixing a meal, like don't nobody know what's going on. Everybody kind of like everybody know what's going on. But they also thinking like, ain't nobody gonna say nothing because he mess with kids, right? But everybody know y'all went up there and do something to him, but everybody don't know. At that time, everybody don't know what y'all did to him. Don't nobody know nothing about the cutting of the wrist or, man, making the man suck your joint and stuff. Don't nobody know that part, but the ears in the vent and the ears next door hustling, right? So nobody noticed at that time. So dudes think they just went up there and gave him that work, gave him the beats, you know what I'm saying? So boom. Man, if it weren't for bad luck, dudes say this in the pen all the time. Weren't for bad luck, some dudes wouldn't have no luck at all. It just so happened, man. Burn. See you on the floor. Police coming to make a round. They done came in the day room probably 2-3 minutes. CO going to make a round. He gonna go through the whole joint. So they say the CO get up there to his cell. I'm hoping this joint record, man, because it's doing a lot of clickety over here. So they say the CO get up to a cell, you got to cut up. Now it depends on what CO you got. Just so happen we got a bootlicker on deck. Tap dancer Jeffro Bodine, Uncle Tom, Mofo on deck now. Uncle Ben is on deck making the rounds. He gonna tell everything he see. You did. So he get to the cell. He one of them bammers gonna tell you, man. Normally a CO come by, if you got to cut up, he might say, "Hey man, you alright in there?" I said, "Yeah." All right, go on. He one of them type of bammers. He might pull your curtain down and say, "You don't supposed to have this up. It's up too high." Or he might call you or whatever. Hey. And you say, yeah, you all right? He said, yeah. He said, I see your face. He wants you to open the curtain even if you sitting on the toilet. He one of them bammers wants you to open the door. Man, I'm on the toilet, man. He you know what I'm saying? He a bootlicker. Like I say, I don't know where they breed these suckers at, but you can find a lot of them in the penitentiary if you're looking for them. So, he get to the cell though. So when he get to the cell though, they say he see the cutter before he get there, and hey, what you doing in there? He don't hear nothing. Hey, what you doing in there, man? Hey, he moved around a little bit to bag up, like he getting ready to open the joke, but when he bag up, he heard like a little squeaky joint. He looked down, it's blood running out the cell. He's stepping in blood. So he said, hey! Pull the joint down, he see boy over there in the corner naked, bleeding out. Blood all over the cell floor. Hey! I think I went up here at the cell naked. He bleeding, and blood everywhere. Y'all get somebody up in here. Hey, everybody, log up. Everybody, get to your cell. Hey, right now, get to your cell. Hey, hurry up, man. It was a cold blue. We got one up here. He bleeding. There's blood on my shoes. And they go berserk up in this joint. They run up in this joint. Everybody to your cell, get to your cell there. So boom, dude's going in the cell. And then you got a dude that's in the cell with this joke. So he get up there and he say, hey, where you been? Where you at? I was in the day room. Where you at? Turn around, couch. Boom, they done roughed this man. That man ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? They put him on his belly. You know, because they assuming, this your celly. Right? So they got him on his belly. They rough him up, get him up out of there. Medical come running in. Hurry up. They bum rushing. You don't usually see them bum. The dude can get hit up and you won't see them bum rush because they be scared of the knives. They don't know what's going on. They bum rush because they see all this blood. They get the dude up. They get him up out of there. They said they had to medevac him up out of the joint, right? So, in their mind, these bird brain jokers thinking they done made him cut his wrist. He locked up for what he locked up for. They thinking he gonna, take the big nap, and people gonna see his wrist cut and see the razor blade there, and think that he, took his own life. Might've, could've, possibly worked, except for they get that joke to the hospital and save him. They save him, bro. He had Garden Squad on the side. I don't know why, because if he did what he did, or maybe he didn't, who knows? But he was charged with it, so who knows? I don't never indict nobody for what they charged for, because I know plenty of dudes that was locked up and they ain't do what they do. May not be his case, may be his case. However, Garden Squad, the only thing could have saved that boy. They say he lived, right? But he messed up. He messed up bad. So I guess he was in some type of comatose state or unconscious for a minute or something. Either way, when he woke up, Eddie Levert came to light. he woke up like Eddie Levert. He started singing like Eddie, man. And man, they ran down on them jokers, man, and locked us down and ran down on them jokers and took them jokers out there on their belly, dragging them on their belly, the exact two culprits on the belly. Dragged them up out there, man, and Man, all the rest of it is speculation of what I heard, but man, I heard they charged them jokers with malicious wound, attempted murder, assault, sexual, the R word, all of that. Man, I heard them jokers ain't gonna see the streets no more, man, till their great grandkids is getting ready to graduate college, man. Real talk. So I was like, man, and I heard that the boy they did it to his people trying to get a lawsuit. They trying to use that to get him up out the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? Trying to use that to get him up out of the penitentiary. And I heard they had a mean lawsuit too. You know what I'm saying? And that might have been his only hope because with the charge he had, he might not have made it anyway. So I don't know if he ever got out or if the lawsuit prevailed, but that was all it took months and months after. You know what I'm saying? Months and months after, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. That's dudes get a little bit piece of information from the police, bit piece of information from other people, big piece of information from the two dudes. They on other camps now saying, they went to court, man. They got X amount of time. You get time in the penitentiary, then that's flat time, bro. Yeah, you could be doing 9 years or 6 years and catch 30 years in the penitentiary. You got to do 30 calendar years, bro. And then start back on wherever you left off in that 6 year bit. So you cook. You know what I'm saying? You on the rotisserie. You know what I'm saying? So people don't factor that in though. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. When you get in and all, it can go bad for you, man, depending on how much time you got. Now, if you dealing with a L note, it ain't gonna make a difference. But if you got anything under a life sentence, man, all that time is gonna affect you, bro. Real talk. You better have 100. If you got 100, it don't make a difference. But you ain't got no 100. You got single digit numbers and catch some time. Oh yeah, you royally hit, man. You hit. So yeah, but I heard them jokers ain't never getting out. That's what I heard. I heard one of them got 120. I said, why they ain't just give them life? 120 flat. How you gonna do 120? You know somebody lived 120 years? So this already grown. You know what I'm saying? So 120. I heard one of them got 120. I heard the other one got 85. So I don't know how you gonna do that there, bro. But yeah, man, crazy work, man. That was probably one of the dumbest game plans and one of the dumbest executed game plan that I done seen in the penitentiary, bro. You done threw your whole life away. I don't know how much neither one of them had. I know somebody might ask me to come. I don't know. But whatever it was, it ain't gonna match what they got. Cause that's flat. Flat. Lay flat and believe that. And you know what I'm saying? I don't even know how you do 85. How you gonna do 85? You know what I'm saying? But that was a bird brain scheme, man. It just went all bad for him. Went all bad for him, bro. All bad. You know what I'm saying? So you done committed your whole life to the penitentiary and you ain't even take the life. You ain't even get no money. You ain't get no extortion. You ain't got no satisfaction. But besides to say, oh man, or one of them freak mama say I made him suck my junk because he messed with kids. The other mama would say, oh yeah, we beat him up and made him cut his throat. What? Your plan was dead from the beginning. The CO said this. A CO made this plain and simple. He said, bro, it wasn't gonna look like no suicide. The boy was beat up. he said, he said, he said, what they thought he gonna beat himself up first, then cut his. Then you had another number say, sure, he could have cut his wrist because he was beat up and he knew he was gonna keep getting beat up. Man, bird brain, man. That bird brain scheme that did not work, bro. It did not work for nobody, man. Probably except for him, because he might get out. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to however much time he might get out. But yeah, man, that joint was wicked, dog. And when stuff like that happened in the police, they just started making more rounds. Now you might not see a police for every 2 hours. Then you can turn around and then you're going to see a police every 30 minutes, every 45 minutes. At least for about the next 4 or 5 months. Because whoever the watch commander is going to have them on like that. You got to do your rounds. Do your rounds. If y'all was doing yeah, all of that. You know, crazy work, man. Penitentiary, man. Stay on the street. Stay on the street. You did? This is Bama DA calling me. Ah! Stay on the street, man. Stay focused. Stay locked in, man. I'm telling you, man. It get hard out here, man. But it's harder on the yard, yeah. Believe that, man. It's realer in the field. Believe that. Stay free, man. Sucker free. Make your own choices. Be the own driver of your destiny, man. Whatever you can do it better out here, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions. Talk to me in the comments. Hype me up. Like me up. Make me know you're with me. You dig? We got to go. We got to move in 2026. Let's get it, man.
The banking special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.